I'll tell you what, Greg. Feels like we were just here yesterday, doesn't it?
Well, we were here yesterday, Jason.
Oh, yeah, that'd be why.
Yeah.
It's Tea and Toast Saturday.
Saturday.
And coming up on today's show, Greg, I'm talking about... That's right, I'm talking about... You're just here. We're talking about...
No, you carry on, Jason. I'll be behind the camera if you need me. And, Jason, action.
We are talking about some forgotten 80s kids' TV. So first on my list... Nice t-shirt.
Now, they're all asking, when can we get all the merchandise, Jason? And I know we keep saying coming soon, but I've had a word with the shop department, and they've said definitely 1,000,000%, possibly before Christmas.
It will be definitely 1,000,000% before Christmas.
So they will be able to buy merchandise for Christmas.
Yes.
You imagine Christmas morning. Oh!
Anyway, back to the forgotten 80s TV, Greg.
So before we carry on, Jason, I had a wash the other day.
Oh, that time of year again.
Yes, birthday time. No, I literally was walking around the shop, and you remember them? Remember a few months ago, maybe possibly years ago now. Gosh, haven't we done this for a long time?
Yeah.
Do you remember I brought in them shower gels that was all different retro flavours,
Yes.
like marshmallow and there was banana and what was the other one?
Fruit salad.
Fruit salad flavour. Well, I was walking around the same shop the other day, and there's a new flavour out, Jason.
Flavour.
Smelly flavour. And I had to buy it, and I had to use a little bit of it. And I'd like to show you it now, Jason.
Wow.
This is Cherry Bakewell shower gel.
From Imperial Leather, who are not sponsoring this episode.
Cherry Bakewell. Smell that.
That's a bit strong.
It's Cherry
Bakewell, yeah.
Now, I had this on the other day, Jason. Not on, I was washing it. And later on I started to perspire a bit. I was sweating a little bit because I was working very hard. And do you know what I smelled of?
Bananas.
Cherry Bakewell.
Amazing.
So I started to smell like a Bakewell tart. So I'm never using this again. So that's why it's in here now, and I won't be using it again. But it's only £1, so if you see it, try it, because it's a laugh.
If you want to smell like Cherry Bakewell.
But it's amazing. It does smell like it, doesn't it? It's incredible. So that's just my little thing that I thought I'd show you.
Cool story, Greg. Thanks.
Thank you. Welcome.
Back to forgotten 80s.
Another thing I meant to say, Jason. There's nothing really. I just thought I'd interrupt you because it annoys you. We've got a new camera though, haven't we, Jason? Because we had a camera problem, didn't we, Jason?
We did have a camera problem.
Weren't them bloopers funny, eh? Eh?
Yeah.
People loved them. I think they preferred them more than this.
Yeah.
A bit worrying though, isn't it? Jason, have you got something to talk about?
Yes.
Well, could you get on with it,
80s
please?
kids TV, Greg, that you've forgotten about. But we just discussed this list, and I don't think you've actually heard of any of them. Maybe one.
It's not good for me, this, is it?
There's going to be viewers out there who know exactly what we're talking about, Greg.
Great, well, brace yourself then. Here we go.
Benjis and the Alien Prince.
Never heard of it.
There's going to be lots of people out there when I put this picture up who go, oh my god, I remember that. You're not one of them.
No, I don't remember it.
You've completely forgotten it.
I don't know it.
Benjis and the Alien Prince was a science fiction television series created by Joe Camp, the creator of the Benji film franchise. So it was a spin-off from the films. It aired in America on Saturday mornings in 1983, with repeats a number of years throughout the 80s. It was also on over here, Greg, and I seem to remember watching it on a Saturday morning too.
Well, why don't I remember it then?
I don't know.
What year?
Well, it was released in 1983 over there, but it wasn't here in 1983. I remember it probably would have been 85, something like that.
Well, I was only 5 then, Jason. You were about 14, so you probably remember it.
Yeah. It has an alien in it. It's he is instantly recognisable.
All right.
That was like a blooper within the episode then, wasn't it? And it's got Benji, the dog, and Zax is the alien, and the young boy, who I can't remember his name. There were 13 episodes, Greg.
Is that all?
Yeah, one of those 13 episode runs.
So it couldn't have been very good then?
It was great. I remember loving it when I
Well,
was
why
a
did
kid.
they only do 13 then?
I don't know.
Well, because it wasn't very successful, clearly.
I bet you loads of people remember Benji, Zax and the Alien Prince. And here's a clip of it, Greg. See if that jogs your memory.
On there?
Yeah.
So should we turn around pretending to watch it now then?
Yes.
Okay then, enjoy.
Come on, let's depart these premises.
Going somewhere?
Now, you don't remember this one that's coming up either, do you?
I don't remember that one.
This one really takes me back to my childhood, Greg. I remember this being repeated all the time.
Mr. Ed.
No. It was actually released in 1978, but obviously I was only 2 then, so I remember the repeats later on in the 80s.
You're only 2?
Yeah.
What was I? Oh, that's right, -2.
Alright, Greg, we all know. This was called Sammy's Super T-shirt. Now, you might be thinking I don't remember that at all, but wait till you see a clip and you will think, I remember that.
I've watched a clip.
Unless you don't live in Britain, because I'm not sure that it was played outside of this country.
But I've never, ever heard of this.
It was a film made by the Children's Film Foundation in 1978, and it was shown on TV all the time throughout the 80s.
It's not a series then, is it?
Didn't say it was. It just said children's TV.
Well, I thought you meant like TV series.
No, it could be a film as well that was made for TV.
You didn't say that, did you?
It tells the story of Sammy Smith, who was played by Reggie Winch. His greatest ambition was to become a sporting superstar, and with the aid of his friend Marvin and the famous Professor Hercules, Sammy is training for the long-distance running championship. 2 bullies, Sammy's rivals in the race, throw his Lucky Tiger t-shirt through the window of a research laboratory. In trying to get it back, Sammy upsets some electrical apparatus, and as a result, the explosion transforms his t-shirt into a source of tremendous power.
It sounds
amazing.
Ridiculous.
Amazing, Greg.
It's ridiculous. I mean, that is pathetic.
Well, wait till you see a clip.
How many episodes?
1, because it was a film.
Well, they didn't make any series or anything, do a follow-up film or anything.
No.
That means another flop.
No, you wait until you see this. Get ready. Look at the clothes.
They're not just forgotten, Jason. They're not. The reason people don't remember them is because they're rubbish.
No, they're not. In particular, pay attention to the trousers.
What, the trousers that you still wear now?
Here's a clip.
Now look who's here, Chalky. Yeah, it's the tiger.
Super strength. Super strength.
Look what you've done to my ball, you bully! Oh!
What?
Never.
It's brilliant.
It's
Greg. You've got to
ridiculous.
watch it. Dramarama. No?
What are you talking about?
CITV series Dramarama, Greg. It starred people like Jason
Jason Donovan.
No, I didn't say that.
Jason Donovan was in this, and it was brilliant.
Wasn't.
He had his coat on and everything.
David Jason was in it. And also a young Gary Oldman. Too many broken hearts in the world. That's too many dreams can be broken in two. Greg, just because you don't know these shows, you don't need to try and sabotage this section. There are people out there who know these shows. Dramarama, Greg, was a CITV series, and I bet you will actually remember this one because it was on from 1983 to 1989, Greg, so it ran for a long time. It was a British television series broadcast on ITV, and it tended to feature single dramas with a science fiction or supernatural and occasionally satirical theme. There were some brilliant episodes, as I said, starring Gary Oldman, David Jason, people like that. Dodger Bonzo and the Rest was one of them. Yes. Dodger Bonzo and the Rest became its own TV series on ITV, but this was brilliant. One particular episode I remember had Christopher Biggins in it, and it was set in Alton Towers. Here's a clip.
Have you rung Mr. Blackmore?
What?
Your accountant.
No. I know what he wants, though.
Well, he does have your best interest at heart, you know, as the man in charge of your trust fund.
You don't remember that either, Greg. Why are you doing this 80s show with me? Do you remember anything from the 80s? Right, I've got one coming up, Greg. You're bound to remember this. It's a cartoon.
Let me shout out loud, Jason.
It's a cartoon. Lead character Billy played a lot of sport. Was from another planet. Sport Billy. Remember it? Oh, animated television cartoon made by Filmation. Greg, you know who they are, don't you?
I can't carry on until you apologise, Jason.
Don't be ridiculous, Greg. I'm just going to put a clip in. Sport Billy.
My own Omnisac.
All the tools you might need in miniature. Pull them out of the Omnisac and they become full-size, ready for you to use in your struggle to protect decent sportsmanship on Earth from the obnoxious Vanda. The capacity of the Omnisac is infinite. I know you will use it with honor and respect.
Greg probably doesn't remember this one either, but I'm going to talk about a series called Woof.
Oh, I love Wolf. Oh, this was brilliant. Now, this I used to come home from school and watched it. Oh, yes. Wolf, the talking dog that changed in from a boy to a dog. Oh, it was brilliant.
The dog didn't talk
No, but
at
you know
all.
what I mean. It was a boy that changed into. Oh, this was great. And wasn't it a girl later on in the series that
I don't
changed?
remember.
Oh, it was absolutely brilliant. I love Wolf.
Woof was a British television series produced
Brilliant.
by Central. That's why we know it, Greg, because we lived in the Central TV
Central
area
region.
at the time. It told of the adventures of a boy who shapeshifts into a dog.
Sorry?
Shapeshifts. It was based on a book by Alan Olberg. It was directed by David Cobham and written by Andrew Norris. The show was first broadcast in 1989.
That's about right.
I thought it was lots earlier than that.
A lot earlier than that.
Lots earlier than that. Yeah.
No, I did think it was a bit early, but yeah, thinking about it's about right, isn't it?
It ran for 9 series, Greg.
9 series. That is a success, Jason.
The 9th and final series, consisting of 7 episodes, aired in 1997. Wow.
You didn't know that, did you?
No.
I knew it was a big hit. Loved it.
Starred Lisa Goddard, or Lisa Goddard, however you want to say it. Do you remember when she was on Give Us a Clue?
Yeah.
Lisa Goddard and Lila Blair
That was a terrible
and
show.
Michael
Wasn't
Parkinson.
it? Wasn't that just a terrible show?
Give Us a Clue. So Woof was on ITV after school for us. And
You haven't explained what it is.
I just have. It was about a boy that transforms into a dog, remember? Shapeshifts.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sometimes you just go on though and I forget what you've been
Didn't
saying.
his nose used to start twitching or
Yeah,
something?
he
He knew he was going to be turned
Yeah.
into the dog. Yeah, and the dog was a very famous dog here in the UK. It's called Pippin in the original series. It was also in a series called Come Outside.
I think it was one of them things that just they went too far with it, and the dog changed, and the whole cast changed, and it just didn't work. But the first couple of series were just brilliant.
Yeah, so that was Woof.
Love
You remembered
Woof.
it, Greg?
Yeah.
Well done, here's a clip.
I wish you'd stop worrying, Eric. I mean, we're going to have a really nice time. You don't seriously think anything terrible's going to happen, do you? Honestly, Eric, you're such a pessimist.
eBay fined under £3 of the week.
This
Greg.
is getting very hard.
We
It's-
changed it up a little bit this week, didn't we? Because it's getting quite hard. We challenged each other to find a magazine or magazines that
It's happening.
that represented the era or brought back memories for us, didn't we, Greg? What is that?
I bought a TV guide, Jason.
From when?
It's from October the 28th, so it's not far away. 1989.
Wow.
Now that I thought was a fabulous e-buy of the week. I think that's brilliant. Do you know how much this cost me?
How much?
£1.60.
Wow.
Do you know how much the postage was?
No.
Free. Why would you sell it?
I don't know. What's inside, Greg?
Well, it's a TV guide, Jason. So it tells you all.
Yes, I know that, but
This is
obviously
quite
there's going to
sad,
be some
look.
great TV memories.
This is quite sad. George Michael will do his first interview in 3 years on the South Bank show.
Wow.
And that's 1989.
What's
so
that? Who's that there?
that is, I don't know.
All right, carry on.
Oh, that's Michaela Strachan down there.
Oh, Michaela.
Yeah, you got a thing for it.
I did.
Look at the movies. Big movies on TV this week. 3 Men and a Baby, Rambo 2, Predator, Porky's 2. Look at Harry Enfield, one of our British comedians over here. Do you want me to do a random day?
Yeah.
And
Have a look at a day, Greg.
Saturday?
Saturday
Saturday on Sky 1.
Is this all just satellite channels?
I think it is, actually. There's no terrestrial at all. It's just... Hey, do you remember back in the day when you had to buy a... It says ITV, BBC and satellite. Well, that's clearly lying, isn't it? Oh, no. Yeah, it is. That's it. Where's the BBC then? Anyway, let's just do Sky. So, Sky 1, at 2 in the afternoon, has WWF All-American Wrestling. Then it has The Barnet Woman.
Yeah.
Then the film, The Addams Family. And then some other stuff. And then World Wrestling Federation Superstars of Wrestling.
Twice in one day.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
What else should we do? MTV. Top 20 Countdown.
MTV, when they played music videos.
When we used to watch it. And then you've got things like the Children's Channel.
What were the movies on Sky Movies?
The movies, Jason. I can tell you the movies were rubbish.
Wind in the Willows, Watership Down, Labyrinth. How can you say that's rubbish?
I didn't see that one, Jason.
Yeah, the rest were rubbish.
Anyway, that's the... I can't... Oh, hold on. No. Yeah, I was just going to say that's the £1.60. Tells you all the... Do you know what I like the best about this, Jason?
What?
You can order some videos on the back.
Oh, wow.
Choose 2 for free.
Oh, that was like those video clubs that you used to join when they sent you one, even if you didn't want one. You paid monthly, didn't they?
Mm.
And they'd send you a video even if you hadn't chosen one. You had to buy one a month.
Would you like to know how much it costs?
How much?
$9.99.
Wow.
That's it.
A month?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's not bad though, is it? With this, how much? Oh, you get 3 a month.
Wow.
3 videos. I mean, I wonder if they were big box VHS videos.
I have got a bit of a thing for big box VHS videos.
I've heard that somewhere.
Have you?
Yeah, so that's my eBay find of the week.
Well, my magazine, Greg.
Isn't it warm in here?
I managed to get hold of 2 of these to go with the ones that I already had. But these really take you back. Real Ghostbusters comics.
Ghostbusters!
Look at the advert on the back of that one.
Oh, that game is amazing.
Games, remember?
That's brilliant. How much were these then, by the way, before you start?
£3 plus shipping.
How much was the shipping, Chase?
£3.
So you spent £6 this week?
Yeah, but these were £3.
No. Wait, let's just get this right. Are we doing under £3 for the product and then whatever costs for the shipping?
I think we probably have to put a limit on the shipping, don't we? Because some people on eBay list something for £1 and then you pay £15 shipping.
Well, that defeats the object of under £5 a week. And £3.
Right, product £3, shipping no more than £3. So then that kind of
£5.
What?
Do £5 because then it could be a massive thing then. £3 product, £5 shipping. But it's still under £3, isn't it?
Do you ever get the feeling we make this up as we go along?
How dare you? There's that area there. There's a table there, and we sit there for hours and research before we come in here. We do not go to McDonald's and have a full breakfast and then come here.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Real Ghostbusters comic, Greg. Look at the artwork.
Ghostbusters!
Look at the artwork, it's phenomenal.
Oh, mate, these are great. What was the reason they called it the Real Ghostbusters as opposed to just Ghostbusters?
Because there was already a cartoon out called Ghostbusters, made by Filmation.
Right.
The people who had made, and they owned the rights to the name.
Where did they get away with the film then?
Don't know.
That's something that always baffled me. Why was it called the Real Ghostbusters?
But they had to ask for permission to call it the Real Ghostbusters, and Filmation agreed apparently, and that's why the cartoon was called that.
These are brilliant, Jason.
These are the ones I already had, and these are the 2 that I bought.
Got you. That game on the back though, I really want that.
Astro Boy comic. That was long before the movie ever came out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
They are a good find, Jason, well done.
That was the eBay find for nowhere near £3 of the week. How bright are these lights, Greg?
I'll tell you what, there's a right glare on that television behind.
That must be what's giving me a headache.
We've been told about that glare, haven't we?
We have.
Do you think I think let's just take the telly down and not bother?
It's a bit defeatist, isn't it?
Well, if we're making, people upset with the glare. Jason.
Just get on with that.
Why? You ready for a laugh? Is that why? Do you want me to make you laugh? Is that why, Jason? Jason, do you want me to make you laugh? Is that why? Jason, you want me to make you laugh? Is that what? Laugh? I went posh then. Do you want me to make you laugh? Laugh.
Tell the thing
Tell her what.
The thing.
Okay, Jason, get yourself ready then, because here we go. I had a dream last night that I was swimming in an ocean of orange soda, Jason. It turns out it was just a Fanta sea. You see, when it says fantasy, right, it's Fanta, because that's a drink, orange. And when I say I dream of swimming in it, it just turns out it was a fantasy. Fantasy.
It's time for a commercial break.
Because it's orange that you swim in. Jason?
Saturday nights, electric lights, everywhere the sights of orange. Electric. Fanta. The clue you found will bring you round to the taste and the sound of orange. Electric. Fanta. Your face to face. Right time, right place. Electrifying taste, electric orange. Fanta. The electric orange. Fanta. The electric orange. Positively shocking.
Matchbox announced the nearest thing yet to the thrills of a real-life car chase. Matchbox Race and Chase. It's the only slot car set that lets you U-turn, like real cars. You can jump. You can race. And you can actually control those U-turns. Matchbox Race and Chase, the first car chase that's safe for kids.
This is a shout out to our viewers. It's about the stuff they sent us.
I knew you was going to sing that now.
Well, of course I am. It's the jingle for this bit, isn't it?
Question. Is this Table on Wheels?
Yes, it is.
It's because we've got such a vast studio. We move around the table,
We're
you
stuck
see.
to it, so we have to be wheeled around.
And we move around because we've got different areas for different shows. Even though
it all looks the same.
Even though we've sat here for the last few weeks, we genuinely have other areas, won't we? So, for instance, I mean, I don't know whether you know about this, Jason, but because I'm really in with the management team of Tea and Toast, you probably don't get told things like this. But I've been told that we're going to be going around the world soon.
Really?
Yeah. We're going to be given the opportunity to film certain shows from all over the world.
Okay.
Just remember.
I believe it when I see it.
Well, just remember I said that. Management have told me, and they're never wrong. And I also have been given paid more than... What's this bit, Jason?
This is a shout out to our viewers, Greg.
Isn't there a song about that?
This is
that we're not going
shout out to our viewers. Anyway, first shout out, Greg, is for a regular viewer of Tea and Toast.
Yeah.
From the States. One of our viewers who always comments on our videos too, and has sent us some very informative information about some subjects that we've talked about. Boyd Miner, big hello to Boyd. Thanks for watching and commenting on our videos. We should just say that we don't always get a chance to reply to comments, but we do read them all.
All of them.
We both do work full time and have families and all that stuff, so sometimes, along with filming this, it's difficult to find the time to reply to those comments, isn't it, Greg?
I struggle.
Yeah. Anyway, next shout out, Greg, goes to Joe Cantrell.
Joe Cantrell?
Yeah, from Detroit, Michigan.
I think it's amazing that we're here in this wonderful little studio in the middle of nowhere, and we're reaching out to people over the pond.
He's a new fan who loves the show and has recently subscribed and has been spreading the word about our show on both sides of the Detroit River. Thanks very much, Joe.
Is that like a little lake, though, that he's just shouting over there? Watch this!
Yeah. Who knows? I'm sure it's not. I'm sure like it.
What's his name?
America. It's huge.
Joe.
Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. I believe, Greg, you have got the shout out of the week.
Da 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 da. This is...
Who's that?
This is Dozza.
Oh, Dozza, who comments a lot on our videos.
Dozza always comments on our videos, and apparently she watches every single episode.
Thanks, Dozza.
Within the hour that it comes on.
Amazing.
So she's one of our biggest fans. She loves us.
Where's she from?
She loves your singing. Oh, sorry, she's from the Derbyshire, Ilkeston in UK.
Oh, in the UK?
Yeah, yeah. But she loves your singing.
Thanks, Dozza.
But apparently I'm the best. Why not? So, Dave's got to go.
Come on, Dave.
Come on, Dave. We haven't heard from Dave.
I know, yeah.
He usually writes in, doesn't he? But Dave's going to... Don't worry, Dave, because we're going to put you on file.
Just down there.
Just down there. There's a filing cabinet. There we go. And Dozza is going on our wall for the next week. So, there you go. Oh, I can't. There we go. It's on.
There you go, Dozza. You will be there for a week now on the show. Greg, how do they get a shout out?
This here.
Send an email to this address, tnt@totgoo.com. That's the only way to get a shout out, is to send an email to that address. If you would like a chance of being shout out of the week on the wall, you also need to send us a picture. If you don't want to be on the wall, just send us an email that says, give us a shout out. And it's tnt@totgoo.com. That's tgoo.com.
It doesn't have to be in capitals.
No, it does not. Just on my haircut, Greg.
I know. When's it getting finished?
Speaking of finished, this show is. That's it.
What, forever?
No, just for today. We'll be back on Wednesday, Greg.
Wednesday again?
I know. Soon rolls around, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
We will see you again on Wednesday with the Tea and Toast Extra.
See you then.
Bye.